How's my hair look, Dan?
Looks great. All right.
Hi, I'm Maddie Schroeder, a double eagle from the class of 2017 and the Lynch School graduate class of 2022. Something many of my closest friends and family know about me is that I love to needlepoint. Needlepoint is a type of needlework that uses painted canvases and different types of fibers to create things like belts, pillows, Christmas ornaments, and more. My mom taught me to needlepoint when I was in middle school, but it never seemed to have much time to do it between school, sports, and friends. After college, and especially during COVID, I found myself with much more time to be needlepointing, and this rediscovered hobby took off. I even started an Instagram account called the Needlepoint Diaries to highlight my new canvases, works in progress, and finished items. It also has turned out to be a great way to connect with other needlepointers, find new designers, and even source inspiration for my next project. Many people have encouraged me to turn this hobby into a business, or at the very least, a side hustle. As flattering and at times tempting as that may be, I've resisted the notion. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't do the same with your hobby. So, should you turn your hobby into a side hustle? Maybe these pros and cons will help you make that decision. A side hustle helps you pay the bills, build savings, or even eliminate other debts. It could also be your ticket to meeting a major goal, like buying a home or taking your dream vacation. If your hobby is woodworking, painting, producing pottery, making jewelry, or even needlepoint, it can result in beautiful clutter. So, it might make sense to sell your goods and use that money to reinvest in your hobby. You know the famous expression, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life? So why not make some cash out of an activity you're already spending your time doing? A hobby is supposed to be something you pursue outside of your job for relaxation. Of course, you can have hobbies that are mentally or physically challenging, like playing an instrument or even dancing. But a hobby is no longer a hobby when you add a price tag. That's a job. You already put in long hours at your main job, so respecting the sanctity of your hobby will keep your free time free. Studies show that hobbies can do wonders for your mental health and create other significant non-financial returns. For me, this is a reconnection with my creative self, a sense of accomplishment, the benefit of challenging my mind and my body, and access to a new intergenerational community. I started my needlepoint hobby because I loved doing it, but if it ever feels like too much work, I can put it aside. Once I become dependent upon that income, it's more likely that I'll lose that original spark. Whether I'm traveling, on the couch after work, or just when I need a brain break, needlepoint has become not only something that I love, but also a great stress reliever. I love that I can do it while having a conversation, watching TV, and not even need to think about it. Yes, needlepoint is something I could easily monetize, but for me, I'll keep it just as it is, a hobby. I hope this advice is helpful for you to not only identify the things you enjoy doing, but also determine whether turning it into a side hustle is right for you.